Are you coming here? Oh, there's no one on the docks. Of course you would. Of course you would. All right, everybody, Baron here, and welcome back to Kingdoms and Castles. So this, my friends, is our cursed colony. And I'm wondering what the deal was, but for some reason, we just didn't have people and we didn't have happiness. And it came down to basically, all I had to do was really look at this. So, well access, road access, charcoal, but then they want neighbors. I opted for one manor, and I think when you build a colony, you should actually just do 2 cottages, because then you get that happiness bonus from having, quote, neighbors. Even though technically, if you live here and someone lives there, you're neighbors. You know what I mean? But I get it. I get it. It's a cool little mechanic. And we're transporting tools over here so that we can remove all this stuff. Let's go. And actually, I want to continue to remove these. I guess that's all the tools we have. We're having tools shipped. We built a northern port here in Ireland, and I'm wondering if we should turn Ireland into the Iron Bank, or if we should turn our bank onto Fortress Island over here. People were also saying to name the island Alcatraz previously. Fires claimed a manor. How? There's a well right here. That doesn't make any sense to me. Now we're gonna have people unhappy because there are more people than there are beds. Look at this. The happiness is kind of low, but we are taxing our people incredibly. If you live on the mainland, you're getting taxed heavily. But you know what? We've got to pay for the empire, right? That was one of the theories as to the fall of the Roman Empire. But anyway, we can get into that a little bit later. So, Askoman was saying in the last video, "My lord, peasants are happy, but another tabs video would improve production." We released a tabs video yesterday showing off the new ninjas and samurais. By the way, they're going to continue to be streaming on... Here we go. Let's do this real quick in 10 seconds or less, right? On Facebook, I've been streaming, and some of you guys have said, "Hey, Baron, I don't have Facebook," or like, "Why don't you just stream here?" I get that. I just want, you know, if you can't make it, I understand. If you can, that's great. Right now, I will be pursuing streaming on Facebook, but that could change depending on how things go. Oh my gosh, I love the symmetry of this gate. We're working on our little waterfront gates. We're basically trying to surround Anglia with walls, and we've actually accomplished that. Anglia is completely surrounded by walls. Now the next colony, our next biggest colony, well, that's our homeland, the motherland. Then we have Francia, which are the French, and while they have gotten hit the worst, Anglia has been maybe invaded by Vikings once, maybe twice, and they were relatively minor. Francia was absolutely decimated in previous episodes, where they just got riggedy wrecked. Germania, seeing what's happened to the Franks, the French have decided, you know what, maybe we should figure this out so that we don't get destroyed like they do, because once your colony has over 100 people, you will get attacked by Vikings, or rather, the possibility goes from no, that's not possible, to yes, it's almost inevitable. So what I decided to do was build the towers but then close them, so then we don't have to pay for the upkeep. So our happy Germans don't need to be taxed. We're trying out a different strategy over here. And still waiting for stone. Another thing was, like, people were saying you might be trying to transport too many things. I think what the issue is I think that there's all these resources being stored on docks, and I don't really need them there. Like, what am I not transporting? Tools. We could just have 20 tools. I need stone on the docks, but it's not. There's not enough stone, yet there's still 1,200 stone in the kingdom. So it's a matter of, like, where are they being stored? You know, where's all of our stone, and how do we do this? Do we want stockpiles closer to the docks? Is that how we have to start building? Like, right here we've got a little stockpile, and it's nice. It's right here. There's not a whole lot on it, but... Oh, there we go, 35 stone. Now we can go ahead and finish this bit of wall. Well, almost. Germania here is going to be tough. Now, I'm wondering, should we build a little fort? This could be a nice ring of forts to keep the Germans happy, so we can keep this wild wood. But up here is also where we need to consider, you know, and work on. But I'm really liking this kingdom right here. And right now I'm just getting rid of all these stones because we're having tools shipped over. Here we go. There's some now. Boom, 11. Now we can do the next one. That was like perfect timing. I love when that happens. But basically on this one, we're going to, for the first time, we're going to factor in walls on the outside. And I'm gonna wall in this whole area up to the bridge, maybe. Maybe even move that woodcutter over. We're gonna keep this area wild and keep this area fortified. Start building fortified colonies to protect ourselves from the Vikings. All right, Scotland, it's your... Oh, the merchant has arrived, my lord. What is this special item? Whoa! What? What? When did this happen? An upgraded merchant ship? Improved construction techniques. Reduces construction cost by 10% for wood and 5% by stone for 1450? Boom. The Germans, they may not be the crown colonial jewel of our empire, but good lord, do those German technologies really come into play. I've never seen that before. I'm hoping that's new and it's not something that I just simply overlooked in the past, which is possible. The Anglians, like at some point they gotta be like, wait a second, we're paying all the gold here, and the Germans just gonna get to live over there free and happy? Like, why are they so special? You know? So we're gonna upgrade the stone roads in the entirety of Anglia now. And you know what? In Ireland as well. And you know what? I'm thinking I do want to keep this wild forest, and it's definitely not very well centrally planned. Oh, here we go. Look at that. Go ahead and complete removal there. We could move it on the back side, this iron mine, because you can't have over 2 on one thing. Let's see. We're gonna need more people, so I'm wondering maybe we should try building a lake town. Let's see. Where's the best road we could get that would connect Lake Town? All this is blocked off. The closest one would have to be here. We could build a gate right here, and then that could get access, and then we could connect it over here. I want it to not be just like cover this area in piers, but a cool area, right? Oh, you know what I'm gonna do? Okay, look, I've decided where to put the piers. I'm gonna have a drawbridge access. Lake Town will be separate from the main kingdom in that we're gonna be able to raise drawbridges. So if the Vikings land here, since they're not gonna be as fortified, it's gonna be, I think I'm putting a bridge right along here, right out in front. And then connecting to another little section of Lake Town. And it's gonna be 3rd distinctive islands, I think. And it's not really Lake Town. I always say Lake Town because it comes from The Hobbit, where there was a city built on top of Lake Town. Oh look, we're now also the Franks are working on their own Lake Town, so they want to become the Venice of this area over here. You know what? We'll let them figure it out. Now back to the Germans. Hello, jawohl. How do you do today? Is your day going wunderbar? Because my day is so wunderbar right now. Oh yes. Oh, let's finish this wall. Gotta love the German colony, man. They are a happy and prosperous people. We need to finish the piers here to enclose the wall. So we'll go 1, 2, 3, 4 to surround this farmland. Now, in order to get Fortress Island to work, we're gonna need a lot of stuff, guys. We're going to need to have a thriving agricultural community very, very close, so that we can, because it's not going to be able to supply its own food. We might have like 1 or 2 farms. It's going to be a really interesting work in progress, this place. It's going to be a very, very cool spot. But basically, we want to put the treasury. So here's what I'm talking about when I say the treasury. Is it under industry? Town. Not the, no, it's definitely in a castle. The treasure room. It stores up to 1,000 gold. And if you look at my overall empire, we only have 3. We do have one here, finally. And we haven't even... Oh, what's this? Wooden walls? We gotta get rid of those and put stone walls up. The ADHDs. But we've got one here, and one way over here in Francia. Now, Francia was gonna become the agricultural center, but it turned into, and like it wasn't gonna be self-sustaining, like it was gonna get stone and other resources from elsewhere, but that's not the case because they were attacked, and it's become one of the most fortified places. Speaking of which, look at this. Oh, we're gonna need what? A pier here, I think, but we don't have the stone just yet. Okay, So we'll leave that. So the cursed colony, what do we do next? Complete removal. We don't have the tools just yet. Oh, unless they just arrived. Hello. Do you need more tools to remove those pesky rocks? Well, of course you do, old boy. And then we'll have a road going here. And maybe cut in here. But we do have stone production. Is there anybody working it? There is not. We're gonna need neighbors. So once these stones are taken out, we'll build another manor. And as far as food's concerned, we've got an orchard providing what's needed. And once this one's open, or once this house is here, we'll open up the other orchard. I might cut a river through here. I'm starting to become a real big fan. Oh, and we need to figure out what we want to do with this. I'm thinking of moving Lord Levi. Guardian of the forest and all of its creatures. Oh yeah, now it's not Lord Levi, it's Baron, Lord of the Forest. How are we doing over here? A very wild area. I'd probably live over here because it's in the heart of industry and you've got some nice trees around. And it's pretty well fortified. There's less and less areas for the Vikings to attack. I honestly think, actually that gets me thinking I need to kind of redouble my efforts here. Because if I was the Vikings, oh lord, I would most definitely attack Germania. And we're working on completing these. It's a very, very poorly designed town in terms of roads. These walls were like, oh shoot, they're gonna be attacking us. Because, silly enough, I thought that we would only be attacked on our main colony. I mean, really? Really? That was my thinking? Foolish. Foolish, foolish. I need to get back to raising my gold so when the next merchant arrives, I can, in fact... You know what? It's time to tax the Germans. We shall tax them, and their happiness will trend down. But you know what, Germans? It's time you paid your fair share. Everybody wants to move over here. All right, how are we doing? We've got those stone walls there. We're gonna need to protect over here and here. So then the weak spot's definitely this whole side. But we got a nice gatehouse protecting this side. Oh, there's been a dragon sighted. I was over here working on the Frankish gates. Oh, it's a baby dragon. And is it heading... Where are you heading, big guy? We still don't have a true... I guess that would be the best we've got, is our Dragon Slayer tower. Oh, this guy's... What are you gonna fall on when you die? Oh, a house. Oh, but we've got a builder, so fear thee not, people of mine empire. Oh, and we've got the pier done, so let's finish the road on top of it. And now let's do ourselves a favor and put ourselves a gate. Oh wow, look at this! The French have a happiness of 92. Trending towards 100? What happened? Why are they so happy? I mean, this is great. They're being taxed at a rate of 1 as well. That's really, really cool. Because if you think about the least happy people in the entire empire of Burgerberg, which, by the way, my Hebrew friend, I can't read his name because I don't speak Hebrew, but he was saying that we should name the empire the Burning Toast, so it shall be named Burning Toast Empire. So Burgerberg has been upgraded to a more intimidating thing. And Ethan was saying we do need Fortress Island, but I really think it's going to take quite a bit. I might turn this into my Yes! That's what I'm gonna do. Oh yeah, the Germans are gonna have... We're gonna turn this all into super productive farmland, and then there will be a port right here, and it will ship to a port right here, so it'll be very, very, very close. Oh, that's definitely what we want to do. And then what we could do is actually we could get rid of these farms to help with the central planning of the city center of Germany. And yes, this is gonna be the farm that we send the food over here from. Unless we want to turn this into an agrarian place, which I'm not really certain. That is what we want to do. Okay, now it is time to build some neighbors. When the Vikings tried to have a colony on Greenland, it did not work out. Do we have the tools? We don't have the tools. 5 peasants died of the plague? Oh no. That's bad. Where? I need to know which island it was so I can put the hospitals up. Let's see. It's got to be on Anglia. Yeah. Alright, we need to find a way to squeeze in a hospital. I could maybe fit one here. We are short on wood on the main empire, probably because we're shipping most of it out. That's the thing. I almost think like we need to just... Our trade fleet I wish I could arm them with like archers or ballistas. We're sending most of the wood. We don't need to do any more wood. We need to conserve all the wood on our islands. Yeah, Frankia definitely doesn't need wood. Look, these ships are mostly just going empty because there's just not enough things on the dock. I'm shocked. We are out of wood. There's a wood shortage on Anglia. I guess we've been doing a lot of piers and rather expensive things. But we do have all of these guys working over here, unless we don't. Unless we don't. Let's check job priority. With this many idle people, everybody should be working. I'm shocked. Where's all the wood going? I mean, obviously out to the ports. Here we go. We got rid of the wood that you're sending. Oh, you're sending 100 at a time. That would be the issue. I'm basically looking to see if anybody has wood. Look, there's just so many boats not doing anything. We need to figure that out. I wonder if, can you just delete a boat? Destroy the ship. Yeah, you can. Interesting. Plague infections. Oh, we don't have a hospital in Germany. We don't have a hospital here. Oh my gosh, this is terrible. This is gonna be bad. Well, the Germans have finally been hit with something that hurts them, and that's the plague. From the happiest colony to plague, and from the saddest colony to thriving center. And then the Germans with their building technologies. 23 peasants died of the plague over in Germany, guys. We're gonna go to 46 happiness. It's been very sad. And we have no town square, and since we've got very little central planning, it's like, oh god, what a mess. What a mess this place is over here. But we do have a ton of stone, so, you know, let's build some walls, boys. Time to get rid of some more stones. Unusable stones. I'm thinking here. There's quite a few to get rid of. Ah! Food! Fresh from the capital! We've got biscuits and scones and crumpets, my lord. Would you like? I would love some crumpets. Bring them in. Recent plague infections. Should we build a hospital up here in Ireland? The roads don't really allow for it unless I build one here, maybe. It's very sloppy and we gotta do some serious central planning. Hello! I'm Queen Barbara. Make everybody happy. Ooh, you know what? The French. The French want their own Joan of Arc, don't we? Ah, vive la France. Where shall we build the French statue? Maybe out here? 4 peasants died of the plague in Anglia. We don't really need it. I would like to have 500 people on Anglia. But as far as where we'd put them, we're gonna have to use cottages. And we'll probably put them in Scotland. Alright, here's Lake Town. Basically, we're surrounding this bad boy with, I'm gonna have this area, and I think I can fit like a bunch of manors here, or maybe put some industry, maybe mix it up a bit. I'm gonna try to make it look aesthetically pleasing, actually, now that I think about it. I'm thinking I might put a little market. I'll put a market here in between like 2 manors. Or maybe we should put cottages, I'm not sure just yet. Now up here, the Germans are gonna have to build a Noria. Oh, they're having to come all the way around here to finish up this wall. It's kind of funny. Oh, shoot! Oh no. You better not. Okay, I think they're gonna be coming for the Germans. I don't think they're gonna land here. Oh, really? Wait a minute. Don't land here. Don't land here. Okay, good. I'm assuming they're coming for Germany. It's time to defend ourselves. Oh gosh, oh gosh. Let's actually cancel that job. Cancel that job as well. We need people to defend the battlements. We've got to do job priority. We need our soldiers. Archers to be the top. We need to open them all so that people are manning the defenses. And then I think what we can do is close the stone quarries. Everybody to the city! Defend yourselves! The Germans are coming. I mean, we are the Germans. The British are coming. The Vikings are coming. All right, let's see. There's not a lot of defenses over here. We've got to see if we can't fit some defenses in. We need builders and archers, and where's ballista operators? Near the top. And then everything else just needs to, you know, deal with it. Because the Germans are definitely coming. I mean, why do I say no! What? There's not 100 people here. You can't do that. We've got women and children here. Reminds me of that little like, oh my gosh, they're really like these people had no chance. But don't worry, at least we can get rid of the stone. Everything's fine, we got rid of the stone. Keep me as king, vote me again, and oh my god, no, this is truly the cursed island. Because this guy's gonna ram into the docks. No, he's no way. I mean, it does make sense. They land on the docks. Well, this is bad. But we put out the fires. I think there's someone on fire here. Don't, oh. I'm keeping those resources. I'm not letting you destroy that. Oh, they are coming towards the Germans, but the Germans are gonna be fine. And where are you guys going? Do we have any real defenses over here? Oh, could they land in Ireland? There's a lot to keep up with. They're kind of spreading out their attacks. Are you coming here? Oh, there's no one on the docks. Of course you would. Of course you would. Because there's not proper defenses going on here, but at least we have a drawbridge. Actually, I'm curious, if you land here and we raise the drawbridge. Raise the drawbridge. Do I have to do it? Yeah, they're not even going for it. Oh, you better not attack Queen Barbara. I don't know where these guys are going. Look at this. Oh, they're going for the weaker spot of the Germans here. We're still in the building process. They're firing their catapults, but we're spraying them with arrows. This is interesting. The Vikings decided not to concentrate on any one area, but instead to attack multiple areas. So it's definitely hard to keep up with. These guys are coming in for the newly established lake town. Great. But we've got plenty of defenses here. This would be the weakest section. How are the Germans doing so far? Merchant ships arrived. Ooh, fires claimed an orchard. Where? Okay. So the Vikings are kind of done with their business over here. Nope, that is not what I wanted to do. I meant to pause it, which I have. So now what we do is we delete the remnants and we build a new one. Merchant arrived at one of our docks. Do we have the gold? We do actually. Oh, he doesn't have a special thing. That must just be random. So we can't even do that. All right, so where are the other Viking ships over here? Oh, are you gonna land on here? Well, we've got a gate and an archer tower. I don't really see that working out too well for them. All right, how over here? They did land over here. And they're just getting cut down by arrows and ballistas, so this ship did destroy, I think, a bridge. And they've been slain. They tried to go for Lake Town. I'm gonna have to put some towers out here on Lake Town. Is anyone going for the French? It doesn't look like it. Sorry, it's just that the Vikings are literally everywhere. They should have focused. Okay, here's the next landing. 2 Viking ships have landed. They've set fire to an inactive wood chopper. Oh, there's 2 towers here. Yeah, I think there's not gonna be much coverage over here. This guy is able to get them though. They're gonna burn over here. So I think what? These are the last 2? Let's see. Greenlandia? What was this? Well rubble. Well, we'll want another one of those, won't we? Yeah, Anglia just can't be defeated. The Vikings need a massive fleet if they're gonna have any impact. So I think it's just the Germans now. And their invading fleet, like you see how they went all the way around here. And they're trying in the front gate, but he's got nobody left with him. Oh, you've been slain, my boy. And then their Viking ships have disappeared, and there's the merchant ship. The merchant is sailing on its way. Oh, should we have 2 gates connecting to? Maybe. I want to create like a little area right here. Lake Town is definitely going to need some towers. I think we established that. Still running out of wood. That Viking attack wasn't terrible. Let's see, who got the worst of it? Well, now we know that these guys can and will be attacked at a moment's notice. They've got the tools to continue optimizing their realm. I've got to decide, how should we defend this? With a traditional wall, or should we do something maybe a little bit different? Anyway, guys, thank you for watching another episode of Kingdoms and Castles, where we've seen a brand new, like the merchant actually has, oh, let's fix this. Because that is definitely affecting our transport. And look at this, I've even got stone roads here. I like this, man. This is gonna be a really cool little area once I'm done with it. Anyway, guys, thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next episode of Kingdoms and Castles.